sorry. Whoa.
Sorry, guys. We were having some technical difficulties, and we were on another screen, so I don't know what you saw.
We were trying to get all of our, well...
I hope we weren't picking our nose or something.
No, I just think we're trying to fix our Wi-Fi.
All right, where's the camera on your phone?
Right over here. All right.
Hi, guys. Welcome to Cheesy Hour on YouTube.
Are we calling it Cheesy Hour?
I don't know. You think we should rename it?
I don't know. I don't know. And if so, for anyone who does not know us or sort of did not know our prior sort of live streaming that we used to do on Facebook Live, we used to call it Cheesy Hour, and it sort of had a dual meaning on this. And one of the meanings was that, number one, we're not exactly very comical. We're kind of cheesy. And then number two is that we essentially highlighted cheese every week. So last time we did a live stream, which was 2 weeks ago, someone called us out saying...
Hey, Zita!
Hey, Zita! Someone called us out 2 weeks ago saying, where's the cheese? Because we didn't think we were going to carry it over to the YouTube Live. And so
we're thinking about it. We don't know if we should
out of our fridge.
Look at this hair. Holy baloney.
Oh, stop.
We've been in the car all day today, and we'll tell you about it in a bit. So we're going to do our cheese... this week. I don't know. We don't know if we're going to carry it over future weeks. We might rename it. If anyone has any suggestions, we're totally for it.
But if you guys can give us a quick shout out of who you are and where you're from, that'd be awesome. So we can get an idea of who's hanging out with us today, because we're looking forward to this.
This is Will. I'm Jessica.
Welcome. We're
sitting in Lemonade, our camping car.
We're half of WorldTowning. I guess we're more than half of WorldTowning, because Sunshine, our hamster, is underneath you. And when I say underneath you, literally, like...
Literally.
This phone is on top of the hamster cage. but
Zita's in Sweden!
Hey, Zita!
Woo! And it's cold there.
Yes.
All right, so let's start off. You want to start off with our cheese and just get that out of the way so we can get to all the good stuff?
Hey, Paul, what's up? Wales. All right.
Oh, cool. We're heading that way after the winter.
By the way, we had the best tour guide on the planet from Wales.
Yes, when we were in Normandy region, he was fantastic. The best tour guide we've ever had. Someone in France. Nia in France. Bonjour.
Hello. Bonjour, bonjour.
We're still in France.
Yes, we're still in France. We're back in France. Last time we were in Italy when we did the live stream. So we were in Pompeii. Yep. So we're back in France. We're back in our hometown. We're actually
not. We were in our hometown until yesterday, but now we're not. So
now we're not.
We'll explain all of that.
We're somewhere north. I don't know, and it's cold.
All right. Do you want to do the cheese?
Yes. So our cheese of the week.
Go for it.
Is our favorite cheese in the whole wide world. Well, my favorite cheese in the whole wide world.
Will's favorite cheese.
My favorite cheese. So as we were back, so let's give a little backstory on this. So we left Italy like a week ago, right?
Hello, Christian.
Hello, Christian. So we left Italy like a week and a half ago, and we went back to our hometown of, when I call it a hometown,
our European hometown. We were not born there, but we consider it our hometown because we spent almost a year living there.
Right, and we went to
Gibraltar.
France.
Hi.
Hey there. So essentially, and we went to our old cheese guy, which I think his business almost went under after we left.
He's not old, but he was our
former cheese guy. He's not old.
I hope he's not watching.
No.
You're not old, Mr. Cheese.
No, you're actually very wonderful. But and so we went ahead and we got some of our favorite cheese.
Thank you, Christian. Christian says lovely videos, nice family. And yes, we do try to keep a good attitude when it's bad weather. Unfortunately, you guys should have... I'm glad no one was with us shooting this morning, because we were shooting in our WorldTowning t-shirts in... What was the temperature?
30... Well, in Celsius, it was about like 3 degrees.
And we were freezing.
In t-shirts.
And we were not happy.
Yes. Now we know what it's like to be a high-end model.
Now we're so... Yes, I would have never cut it. No way. No way.
So our cheese, our cheese. Okay,
our cheese is a truffle cheese.
And I apologize, it does not look very nice because we ate most of it.
We ate most of it yesterday.
We ate most of it. It is truffle cheese. And what actually makes it really interesting is this is not really very indicative of it, but there's pieces of truffle inside of it. Yeah. And that's what gives it its unique truffle flavor. I think
Will dug all the little pieces of truffle out, and this is what we have left. Normally, for cheesy,
really good.
When we profile our cheese, we wait and taste it with you guys, but the problem is that we were starving yesterday and we couldn't wait. So, hi from Gibraltar. Oh, thank you, John.
Hold on, we're going to go over here. We're going to play it as well on our laptop so that we can see it.
I'll look at the comments over here.
Because we cannot keep up with the comments on the phone because, of course, it
only shows a couple at a time.
We're only showing a couple at a time, so I apologize. So anyway, back to the cheese. You want to do that while I do this?
Yep.
Okay. So anyway, back to the cheese. So this is an awesome cheese. It's a hard cheese. It is a cow's milk cheese, and I can't get enough of this. So I eat this as often as I can, and I cannot wait to go ahead and just get all sappy with this thing.
Okay.
Hey, Patrick.
I don't know. Hey! I don't know where to find the comments.
Comments right there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
So we have people from all over the world.
All right,
We're super excited.
If we miss your comment, we apologize. We try to do to respond to your comments. However, Will and I are very bad at multitasking. So if we're trying to talk and eat cheese and respond to comments, something gets lost. Either one of us is talking with our "Hey, Bob," one of us ends up talking with our mouth full.
It's so bad.
Or I know that was queer, huh? "Hey, Bob." It's like we knew Bob was coming at that exact moment. All right. So are we done with the cheese?
Well, I don't know. Does anyone have a question about truffle cheese?
Well, Will's an expert now.
I don't know much about it, but I know it's really good.
He loves his cheese.
I do love my cheese.
He came back from the cheese store yesterday and said, "I have a surprise for you, Jessica." And I'm like, "Oh, really? What?" He goes, "Truffle cheese." I'm like, "Is that for me, Will, or is that for you?"
It's really good. I got you some goat cheese. So.
You did. He loves the harder cheeses. I like the softer cheeses.
Yes.
So, anyway, I was very
happy. Is it expensive? Yes, it is.
We don't get it that often.
No, it is essentially for the kilo. It's like 59 euros. It's super expensive.
We don't buy a kilo.
So the small piece that we got was like about 10 euros. Once again, on the high end, but we like it.
Yeah.
And so we
Hi, Mandy from South Africa.
And lucky for us, we're not in this part of the world that often that we can buy it all the time.
Yeah,
so.
we don't. So when we're out and about buying our cheese in other countries and stuff, we don't seek out truffle cheese because it is expensive.
Well, I do seek it out. I just don't find it.
He seeks it out. He buys it. He eats it, and then he doesn't tell anyone in the house.
No. Lucky for us, the kids don't like it.
Oh, thank you, Paul. Paul says the cheese tree was cool. So the cheese tree is actually inside of our friend's house. If you go to our Insta stories, you'll be able to see it. We made a Christmas tree out of cheese, guys. Yes, we are that queer. We will make anything out of cheese. And a girlfriend of mine sent me a video today about cheese and all this stuff. So yeah, particularly me, I'm obsessed with cheese. Okay, I apologize if it's annoying, but I love it. I really love it.
So basically, I mean, I guess what you're not, I mean, you said it's on Instagram stories, but we post like every, I don't know, 30 minutes essentially.
I try on the Insta stories, I try to post about 10 to 12 a day. If we've been working a 15-hour day, there's only so much you can post and so much you guys want to see, right? Oh, Jessica's at her computer again. Oh, okay, I'm going to get a drink of water. There's not...
No, it's not like that.
It's not that boring. But we post more when we're out and about and when we're not hunkering down for work or school. We do post some things for school, but we try not to overdo it because not everyone wants to, hear about all of our school things that are going on. All right.
Yep.
Where are we? All right, so we...
So let's recap. Where have we been? Where are we going? So since we are literally almost like a month and a half behind on our videos, which is nothing we're proud of. We're looking to catch up, honest. I say it every time.
Will's thinking about doing the 12 days of Christmas, and he's going to release a video every day from between Christmas until he catches us up. So I'm going to hold him to that. I hope he's going to do it.
We need to do that. I know there's a lot to do. But, okay, wait. All right, so essentially, where are we? I know. I'm getting all excited. I heard a comment about La Mancha, whatever cheese in Spain, and no, we have not tried it.
Manchego cheese from La Mancha.
But we will be in Barcelona this time next week.
Yeah.
So we will look for it. All right. So anyway,
you don't read comments. You just
right. So anyway, so basically, we left Italy last week, and then we hightailed it. Our plan was this. And I think we talked about this.
Yeah.
Our plan was to go ahead and sort of go through Sardinia and then go all the way
Sicily,
and take a ferry.
Yeah, Sicily and then across
Yep.
Malta and come back. But we were so far behind schedule, we wanted to get back to Yea and see our friends, and we had some business to take care of. I had to pick up my visa. I'm legal now. I have my visa. So all that being said, we basically decided to drive for 2 days to get us back to Italy on time. It was a long drive. It was quite tough. Will lost a couple days for work. I tried to work while he was driving. Sometimes I got car sick and the kids did their school, but we made it. We made it to Yea, and we basically worked and played like we've never done before.
We were very social.
We would work 12-hour days, and then we would socialize for 4 hours, 5 hours in the evening, and we're pretty tired now.
Yeah, I would agree. And it
was awesome, though, to see our friends.
It was great to catch up with people.
We went out to our old pizza place. We went to restaurants with friends. Tons of friends had us over to dinner and brought other friends together and for lunches, and it really, hey from Poland.
Hey, Jack.
It was really cool to see everyone, and I'm not going to get all sentimental or anything, but we spent 10 months there. We made some good friends, and it was really great to be back and hang with everyone. And we were supposed to leave at 8 o'clock this morning, but we did not leave until
like 1:30.
Because one of our friends was selling her stuff at the organic market, and I wanted to go see it. We had to go to the bank, and we had to shoot this morning.
Anything else we did?
And I don't know. We packed, we showered. I know you guys all want to know that.
Here's the cool thing about what we've done, and I think what I think we really appreciate about being back in our European hometown.
We stayed in an Airbnb.
We stayed in Oh well, I wasn't even going there. But
we showered every day.
We did stay in Airbnb, and we're very clean now. But in the RV, in the camping car, in the motorhome, whatever you want to call it, we don't get that much in terms of community. We don't get that much social. It's just the four of us, which honestly we're in love with, because we love the fact that we're just hanging out the four of us.
Yes, and we were craving that, and we do get the social through meeting up with other travelers along the way. We have a lot of friends that live in Europe, so we pop in and out of their houses, and then we did a workaway, which gave us a tremendous amount of social.
Yep.
However, we don't get kind of consistent social with the same people. And we had that for a week.
Yep.
And we had a fantastic time. It was great. It was great to see everyone. We decided to pop into an Airbnb for 4 days of our time there, because we just really needed to hunker down, get some work done, shoot some videos. And frankly, we all just needed to spread out a bit. We wanted to do some crafting. The kids and I made some truffles. What else did we make? We made truffles. We made limoncello truffles in the celebration of us being in Italy and buying limoncello.
And then we had some maintenance to do. We had just basically just catch-up work that we had to get done. And so
no one has noticed something different about Will.
Nothing really happened. Nothing really happened.
Guys, he did something he said he wasn't going to do. Who can guess what it is?
I took a shower.
No. Any guesses what Will did?
I'm
not going to give you any hints or anything.
No, stop it. Stop it.
His hair, yes.
I know.
He had a centimeter cut off his hair.
Well, this was...
just to get it into a style. And the lady...
Was it a style? I just think she's like trimmed the dead ends off.
I don't know what she did. I don't know. Yeah. She did. He trimmed it.
I do.
And then she taught him about this stuff called hair wax, which people live in camping cars like us have no idea about. So.
No, because I think there's like wax building like on the shelves. So we just I'll put my head on there and just go from there.
So he got a trim. Largo got a trim. We all had some maintenance done. We got our hair cut. We got our teeth cleaned.
We did
some banking. They look good?
I know.
We did some banking. What else did we do? I feel like we're talking as if we've been living underneath a rock, guys, like backpacking in like some developing country. I know, it sounds crazy.
We were so behind in general. I mean, because if you guys noticed, we didn't get a video out last Sunday because we were just so behind the ball. I mean,
I want to be honest. We had the video ready. Will had it edited. We could not find time during daylight hours to narrate it. Is what ended up happening. We were out, we were working, and it was raining a lot, and go figure. And then we were hanging out with friends, and we were like, okay, maybe we could narrate this at midnight, but then the light was bad. So basically that's why the video didn't come out.
Right.
We were partying.
We were driving. We took like 2 days. So the drive back,
partying, working.
Right. So the drive back from Italy was from Naples, from Pompeii, which was, by the way, was phenomenal. Yeah. I mean, we went to the Amalfi Coast, and that drive was something that was I don't know. If I was to drive the RV in the Amalfi Coast, I think I would have just urinated really poorly on my
that was
seat.
Pretty scary.
So, and then essentially, like 2 full days.
Yeah, 2 full days. Yeah,
2 full days.
You're going back to that, huh?
I know.
Do you want to talk about that some more? I just kind of skated over it, but you seem like you really want to talk about it.
It was if you spend 2 days driving without stopping, they say on Google Maps, it's funny because when you look at, motorhome driving, those of you guys in motorhomes understand this. If they say it's like a 12-hour drive, factor 2 8-hour days.
Yeah.
And for us, it was actually maybe 2 12-hour days, essentially.
I mean, we did have some stops along the way. We pulled in and we saw the Leaning Tower of Pisa for a couple hours and stuff like that. We had to stop to do some calls and...
Yep.
Did we stop to teach our class, or were we already settled by then? I don't remember where we taught the class from this week.
We did our class... No, I'm not sure.
Bob and Zita, where did we teach class from this week? Do you remember? Because we can't.
We did it from...
No, we were in year, right?
I think we were in year. I think so.
I don't remember.
No, we did it from the road. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
We did it from the road.
Yeah.
All right, not while we were driving.
Yes,
anyway, okay. So that's kind of the catch up of where we've been in year, you make your way to year. And now we're in, and I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but
France. I don't even know where we are.
I think it's Ardèche near the national park. We have friends that we met a couple years ago in Ecuador. They were traveling around the world, fast traveling for 2 years, and they just settled down here. And it's a little, well, I guess
this was like 2 weeks ago.
She said it's not even going to call it, she's not calling it a village, it's a hamlet. It's that small.
It's really, they said, oh, are you in the hamlet? I'm like, what on earth is
what's
hamlet?
a hamlet? And Avalon goes, it's a play. Like, we're in a Shakespeare play. I don't know. So literally, we got here 5 minutes before we had to go live, and that's why we were a little late. So I can't tell you anything about it. I just know we're super excited to see our friends, and as soon as we get off this live, we're going to go hang out with them and catch up.
Yeah, but we're parked in front of their house. We're plugged in, and we're super excited. So
yeah, so that's where we are. We're going to stay here until Monday morning, and then Monday morning, we are heading to Barcelona, and we're going to spend the holidays in Barcelona.
Yep.
We are going to probably make a stop off in Andorra on our way through, possibly. We're not positive yet. We haven't really figured it out. We still have a lot of work to do, and then we'll be taking the week of Christmas off.
And then something happened to Lemonade. Well, first of all, Lemonade, this lovely vehicle that we're seeing.
Yeah, if Lemonade is the name of our camping car.
Yep. So, oh, by the way, if you guys are watching and you guys like this, can you guys give us a thumbs up? It helps other people find this. That'd be really awesome.
Thumbs up us.
Yeah, please. I need that number to go up. So, anyway, so
Lemonade.
we took Lemonade to go get serviced, and
so here's what did we want to do? We just had a couple things we wanted to have service. We
we had the sink fixed because it was really loose.
It was loose, and when you turned it off, is it called the aerator?
Yeah.
On it was spraying all over the place. And so when you did the dishes, if you did them inside, you got soaked, the floor got soaked, so we fixed that.
We had a fly swatter stuck behind our
the trash
bin, and it
wouldn't shut. We had them check all the seals because we've been in a lot of rain.
Check the humidity.
So we want to make sure that there's no rain or humidity or anything is getting in any of this, because at some point we will want to resell it.
Yep.
What else did we have done?
Just some knits and gnats, basically. There's one drawer that didn't close.
All super small, easy stuff, but just little things that we wanted to take care of. And she's good to go. She spent 2 days getting her facelift.
But the one thing that's not working now, we had them check the batteries as well, the leisure batteries.
We had them check the leisure batteries, and when they
we picked it up. For some reason, if any of you guys are out there in the motorhome, let me know this. For some reason, now the leisure batteries are still working, but my inverter is not working. So I think something got knocked off.
Yeah.
So I need to look in there and see what got knocked out from the inverter, because I can't get that to work. Luckily, I'm plugged into the house that we're visiting, so we can do that.
Because we would otherwise we'd have no way to get power.
But two things are not working. So everyone put our collective minds together. Two
Pablo.
things aren't working. Number one, the inverter's not working, and then number
maybe
two,
a fuse.
It could be a fuse.
It could be a fuse.
And then number two is that the solar regulator, the MPPT, whatever it is, the solar, like that sort of measures how many amps are coming from the solar, that's not working either.
So when they checked the leisure battery, they might have unplugged something maybe, or something like that. I don't know.
Look at the trip switch and the fuse.
Okay, I'm going to go back and...
I got to figure out where the trip switch is.
Back to the comments. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. So, we'll get talking.
And so this is how much you're telling, we're showing you how much we know about this stuff. We know so little about the maintenance.
We're learning, but there's YouTube for everything. I mean, we couldn't even figure out how to turn on the stove in our Airbnb that we're in. I mean, it was... not that many buttons, but super complicated. I kept pushing on and then pushing the numbers that go up. I finally said, that's it. So I called Will and I go, how do you turn on the stove? He goes, you just press a child unlock button. I'm like, where is that? And I said, how did you know that? He said, I YouTubed it.
Oh, just, yeah.
Anyway. All right, Virginia.
It's like the number 2 search engine
Virginia's in Yale. Oh, my gosh.
Hi, Virginia. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that would have been so nice to meet up. I don't know. I guess we don't. If you, well, it's late now. We're gone. But if you follow us on Insta Stories, that's where you can get the real time of where we're currently.
Where we're at.
We're actually at. Our Instagram photos are usually a week or two behind. Obviously, the videos are a month behind or 2 months behind. Right. So the only way to get us.
We don't always sort of tag the location, but...
No, we don't. But on Insta Stories, we always... occasionally we do, but you can kind of figure out where we are. That's a bummer. Yeah, Will doesn't have to go with a cap anymore now.
So, well, yeah. I mean, I'm still like this, but I think it's more manageable at this point. And the goal is still to grow it, so I'm not abandoning that idea. But what I'm doing is, because I play with this a lot, because this is still brand new, although I'm playing with it less, because there's no more knots in it, because it all got chopped. So
okay, and then John said to look at the trip switch and fuse. So we'll check that out.
I will.
I hope it's that easy. I would be really happy to have that it's that easy, because here's the thing, guys. Our plan, you know, we're west of Yale right now. Our plan was to head to Barcelona, Andorra and Barcelona when we leave on Monday morning. But if this is still not working, we're probably going to head back to Yale, at least for the morning, to get this fixed. So
Virginia, we may find you there.
Yeah. It's not ideal, but we trust them. So we'll go back and we'll get them to fix it.
We trust them, and they probably messed it up in the first place.
Yeah, so they'll probably fix it for free,
right? Exactly.
All right, so we're at a friend's house. We're gonna hang out with them for a couple days, and then hit the road next week. So,
all right,
you want to talk about WorldTowning for a little bit, or the business side of it?
Yeah, we can do that. So I mean, so WorldTowning, as a business,
university.
So I mean, if you guys know, you know, we also have our sort of income stream is us sort of being where we help people become, WorldTowners is what we call it. Yeah. So, you know, full-time travel. And we just finished
wrapped up our first WorldTowning University on Tuesday. And it was fabulous. We had great, Zita and Bob are on here right now. We had a great group of participants. It was fabulous. We're going to miss you guys next Tuesday. I don't know what we're going to do. And right now we're gearing up with our marketing and everything and revamping the class a bit based on their suggestions and comments and thoughts about how it's going. And we were going to open registration or sign up for that class. I can't remember which week it is. I think it's the second or third week in January, just for a week. And then when it fills up, we'll close it and we'll keep a wait list. So if anyone drops out, if we have enough people, maybe we'll consider doing a second class. If you guys really want to beg us or ask us, we might. We love doing the class, so it's not going to take much to get us to do a second class. And then the class will start the end of January, and it will run for 10 weeks again. So look around. You can go on our Facebook page, our Insta Stories, Instagram, and we'll be talking about it. And you'll see it. If you go to the WorldTowning webpage, there's a newsletter sign up. If you get on the newsletter, we're going to send out stuff to the newsletter. People who are on the newsletter are going to get first priority for classes. We're going to open registration to them first, and then we'll start advertising in other places. So if you have any questions or anything, feel free to message us or email, or you can put them right here.
Not just that, but if you are a fan of our blog or have seen the blog, that's at worldtowning.com. It's basically a chronicle of all our travels up until basically we got in the RV. And then once we got in the RV, I think we pretty much sort of put that on pause.
2 months ago, I paused on writing the blog because the business aspect of WorldTowning was taking a lot more of my time. And we had some other phases that we're working on rolling out. We're rolling out something really, really cool. After we launch the next class, we're going to announce something new that we're doing through the summer. And I wanted to focus on more business development than writing. And we probably will bring it back, but I don't know if it's going to be in the same capacity.
All right, what questions do we have?
All right, so let's see.
We haven't answered any questions.
I know. Lynn says, you guys are looking good. Oh, thank you very much. It must be
talking about you.
All the late nights. I think it's your haircut, Will. All right. Virginia says, do contact me. I have great Italian showers. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
You know the way to Will's heart. Zita says, hi, all. Zita, join it. It's the best and only one. Oh, she's saying she's talking about the class. Thank you, Zita.
It's very cool.
Just followed on Instagram. Like the idea of the watermark. What editing software do you use?
Watermark? What watermark?
I don't know.
We have a watermark?
I didn't think we did.
I don't know. That's a great question. So anyway.
There was a watermark back when I first...
On the photos.
On the photos, way back when. On the photos, yes. Way back when, but I don't do it anymore. Frankly, it was just a time-consuming thing. It took a lot of time. I did it in Photoshop, but I figured if anyone wants to take that stuff off, they can edit it out anyway, so I just stopped doing.
Hey, John.
Hey, John. Another class, and probably Karen's here. Hi, Karen.
It's a class reunion.
Another class member's here, guys.
Hey.
Yay. We're going to miss you. We were just talking about how we just finished up class. All right.
It's time to bring back the band.
It's time to bring back the band.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so do you want to talk about the plans for 2018?
Yep. So all right. So this is our second, and I'm liking this whole live on YouTube.
Yeah.
We did it.
Almost
I know.
He almost said the F word.
Right.
Did you hear that?
So for those,
he almost said
for those who didn't necessarily follow our lives on Facebook, we loved them and we liked them and they were very interesting, and I think we had a really cool community going on there. But we basically migrated here because it was just time. I think this is sort of where our people are.
Yeah.
So we're very happy to be here. Anyway.
If you're happy to be here, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you like how I put that in?
And if you're not subscribed, by all means, please do so, because, we can always use the help. Anyway, so, we're going to be doing these lives on a weekly basis going forward, starting in January.
This is going to be our last one for 2017.
Our last one for 2017.
Yeah.
And it's funny because last week was our first weekend that we did not do live because we just finished.
It felt so weird.
It was so weird.
I felt like we were cheating on everyone or something.
It was like, are we allowed
Saturday
to take Saturday night off?
At 6 o'clock in Europe, and we didn't have anything to do.
It was, and for those
no,
of you
I'm just
guys,
kidding. We were going to a party.
For those of you guys who normally watch, I mean, I'm sorry, and I know, this is probably part of your Saturday routine, so we will not do that much, but we're going to take a pause between now and January.
Yeah.
But essentially, should I turn the inverter off then back on again? Maybe.
You stay focused. I'll do the comments.
Okay. Anyway, so we're going to start a YouTube live starting in January, and we still don't know how we're going to do this technology-wise.
Yeah.
But I know there's a way to do it, and we're going to do
what do you mean?
No, I know what I'm doing, but I still.
We're doing it right now.
I haven't knocked off. No, I want to do bigger than this.
Will wants to do bigger.
So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this like cheesy hour type format, but we're gonna do something a little bit more. We're gonna have some graphics in there, and we're gonna have we're gonna have
a topic every week.
We're gonna have a topic every week, and we're gonna basically show you where we're at within the show as we're going along. So, for instance, if we are now halfway through and we're beyond talking about the cheese, we're beyond talking about where we are, you're gonna be able to see where we are, and then
where we're going.
We're gonna
talk about what we've liked and disliked about it, and then we're gonna have a topic.
And then we may even have guests on board. So
guests.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were doing that.
We're doing guests.
We're just gonna pick people up along the way and put them in here.
We are going. Sure. It's funny what you can do nowadays. So anyway, but we're gonna do that. So we're super excited about the idea of having this as a more sort of a live format, because we love the vlogs and I love editing them, but they don't really necessarily give you this viewpoint of us that we
like the interactiveness of being able to communicate with you guys and chat back and forth. John says Hollywood. We're going Hollywood, John.
We are. We're
just as long as they don't make us stand outside in the cold in t-shirts and tape video, because I don't like that.
No. But so
I'm
really excited
Paul.
about that.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a prosperous New Year to you as well.
So we're going to start off with a bunch of topics, and we're going to do is basically
Ohio.
And if you guys have topics you want us to bring up, let us know so we can start accumulating them.
Yeah, we're going to start a list on one of our Trello boards of topics that people are interested in chatting about, hearing about. It can be anything, it can be where we've been, what we're doing,
like
what our fears were. Yeah.
Right, topics we've done before on Facebook, which I think we can start recycling those.
Yeah, because those are the topics.
It's like how we manage with family when we're abroad, what our kids think about this whole travel life. There's a lot of topics that we can sort of get into so we can understand.
Yeah,
because we're now on 4 years of travel, almost 4 years of travel.
We're almost 3.5 years.
3.5 years essentially of travel. So, we have a lot in our backbone of things we like from Ecuador, things like from Costa Rica.
I think we know what we're doing now.
I think we have a clue, which is great. What would be your first cheese tonight? So tonight's cheese was truffle cheese. And so those of you guys who've joined, by the way, welcome. We're in France again, so therefore we got French cheese. We're super excited.
And Will actually said as we were driving about an hour and a half ago, my goodness, I love France.
We love.
Oh
my gosh.
We love Slovenia, and you guys all know that. But France is still, I think, and I know all four of us, it's our favorite country in Europe still.
On a perfect sunset day when you're driving around and you're on even the interstate, and you see the sun coming down over the vineyards, even though the vineyards are now sort of dead at this point. It is just something to behold. Oh my gosh, France is something else. Now, we have not yet been to Spain, so
we've been to Madrid, but just for work.
But not in the camper
cars.
A long
time ago.
So I look forward to seeing what Spain does to us. Yeah. But I have a feeling Spain may be a lot like France. I'm not sure.
Yeah. But I mean, we really, really, really love France. It feels so good back here. See, we have some other France lovers. Patrick loves France. Sailboating the Mediterranean is in the future. John, it is.
It is.
It may
expensive.
Be right after the camping car.
It is.
We have very little repairs and lemonade, and even when we have those, we're like, oh. But we've heard a sailboat is just out of control with the repairs.
Yeah.
So I think we'd have to work less. The kids would have to probably be a little more independent with their studies, and we'd have to give up showering completely.
Yep. So I'm really excited about what WorldTowning Live is going to be in 2018.
Pablo says hi to Avalon and Largo, please. We will tell them. They are out. So this is so cute, guys. We weren't sure we were going to get to our friend's house, and we saw them walking up the street, and the kids were like, let us out! They opened the door when we were still moving, and they ran down the street in front of our headlights. I mean, we're very...
Is that our Pablo?
No, no, it's a different... Well, no. Yeah. Is that our Pablo?
I think it's our Pablo. Pablo, is that you?
We have a Pablo. Is that Pablo and yeah?
Okay.
We have our own Pablo.
Yeah, yay! All right. We were hanging out with him last night.
We were hanging out with him last night. I didn't recognize his last name. Hey, Pablo. Which country has the best pizza so far? Bob wants to know.
Okay.
Okay.
This is complicated.
We don't agree on this.
This is really complicated because the best cheap pizza is in Slovenia. Hands down. $5 large pizzas, you cannot go wrong.
It wasn't that good. It was okay. I mean, it was $5.
I loved the authentic pizza from Naples. I adored the Diavola pizza from Napoli. It was something.
My favorite.
I know. Okay. I know. Keep going.
Are you done?
You're such a suck up.
My favorite pizza is Cafe Italian.
Cafe Italian? No, Dolce Italian.
I'm sorry, Dolce Italian.
Don't
not
say
Cafe
Don't
Italian.
Say that. We don't
sorry.
like them anymore.
We got kicked out of a coffee shop in France. I'm not even going to go there
right
now.
Because we broke out an apple.
We put an apple on our table.
It was so nuts.
It's such a long tail. Let's not tell
this.
I don't want to be negative.
And then it was lunchtime, and we broke out an apple from our bag. They're like, "No, you cannot eat an apple here. Get out of here."
We weren't going to eat it. We were just putting it on the table because the kids needed the bag.
So we said, "Hasta la bye-bye." And we
were regulars there when we lived in
Yep.
New ownership, not very good customer service. But anyway, okay. All right, let's go back. So Bob, Dolce Italian.
Dolce Italian
is my favorite pizza, and it's in Iea, and you have to go there. The guys are awesome. If you check out our Insta stories, I believe it's still on there. We give them WorldTowning hats, and when we went in last night, they were all wearing our hats. So I did video and pictures.
Cute.
They're so cute.
And of course, my point and shoot camera was dead.
Yeah.
So this thing I carry around with me didn't have a lot of juice in it.
Erwin wants to know, the food is really good in Spain, but the portions are huge. Get ready to take some kilos. I love huge portions. I'm American.
And I hear it is discount food heaven. Now, am I right on that? I mean, everyone said like you can eat like a savage and you can pay very little. Myself being a frugal person, that makes me very excited. So
Mandy says we love France but love Spain too. Some amazing beaches, making us so envious as we are back home and not in the RV at the moment. Don't get too envious. We're not going to be at the beaches. We'll be at them, but we're not going to be in them. It's going to be too
here's
cold,
one thing we realized, guys, and I'm going to use this a lot because like we had.
Hold
this
on, I got to
epiphany.
finish questions.
What?
Nitya says your vlog is great. It made me discover my own country from a very new perspective. Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you.
What's your own country? Is it Slovenia?
Slovenia. No, I assume it's France.
Let's see what she says.
He says. We have a lot of France.
I became even more chauvinistic.
What? Who's that? Zeta?
No, yeah. It made you chauvinistic? Oh no.
Or is that like a French word? I'm not too sure. But okay, so here's one thing that we're
Zeta
realizing,
says, gluten-free, is it working in the world?
No, I don't think we're looking for it.
No, but if she's gluten-free, we don't look for it. So honestly, I don't know if you can find it. However, the workaway that we stayed at in Italy, they were all gluten-free and they ate gluten-free every meal. They gave us the other stuff, but they stuck to their gluten-free.
Okay, so she's referring to a week that we spent in Tuscany at a workaway, and so that vlog, when that comes out, I mean, I gotta spend so much time and care on that one because that's a special one. That was one of our best weeks in the RV so far.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, I can't think, we've had some really good times, but that is right up there with top weeks in the camping car and top experiences of community and people and stuff. So I can't wait to share that with you guys.
And I know it stinks that we're talking about things that we've already done, even though we're so far past it. But essentially, my 12 days of Christmas, that we're looking forward to in terms of getting videos out, that will get us current so that when we're talking to you now, we're also talking to you when the vlogs come out, so that is no longer an issue. Sorry.
John says, how was the ferry crossing? There was no ferry crossing.
We drove like madmen.
We skipped the ferry because the ferry was going to require us to remain on the island for an extra week, and we didn't have that time. So,
right. So the drive from Italy to Iea was essentially 1,050 kilometers, which, you know, normally should only take you 10 hours and change. That's only going 100 kilometers an hour. But of course, you know, we take slow ways everywhere.
Yeah, we do.
But we normally drive. The funny part is this. The funny part is we normally drive on the highway about 100 kilometers an hour. So I don't know how that math made sense, how it took 16 hours, but it just did.
Well, I mean, we had some stops.
It took like 17 hours. It was awful.
We were having some internet issues, so we had to stop while the kids did their French class.
Yeah.
We had some calls with clients, and obviously we're not going to drive with clients and talk at the same time.
We also went to Pisa, and we saw the tower.
Will has 16 cups of coffee a day, so we had to stop for each one of those once an hour. I'm just
that's slowed down, actually.
I'm just kidding.
But now I'm no longer in Italy, and you know what? People say that the coffee in Italy is something special, and you don't realize how special it is until you're there. And now the coffee in France is like, it's no big deal. I mean, the coffee in Italy was so good, and it's everywhere. It's so
I don't
cheap.
drink coffee, so
I was having like 6 of them a day. I was so wired.
I'm still liking the coffee in Ecuador when I did drink it.
I am now at the point now where I feel like I am totally detoxed.
Yeah.
A little bit. I'm still having like 1 a day.
All right, Virginia wants to know how many kilometers Lemonade has done in her life.
She has on her right now about, I would say, like about 107,000 kilometers, around there. We bought her with 96. She has like 107 now. So we put in about 11,000 on her so far, and you know, all is well. I mean, I've been told that diesels will last you a lifetime, and by the way we see RVs on the road and the age of them, I don't doubt it. And they're all basically done on Fiat Ducato shells, and then
just in case we want to spend a lifetime in here.
I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I want to keep Lemonade, even when we go into
the sailboat. We're gonna keep Lemonade.
I want to keep this because this is not going south. If we store her well, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And then we can always come back here, and then we can just live this life.
All right, Jimmy says if you're going over the pass into Andorra, have a break and walk around in Exletem before the pass. Cheap fuel in Andorra. Oh gosh, don't say that.
I cannot wait.
Will's going to head there tonight to fill up.
France was just a welcome break from Italy. Italy was just a 140 a liter for gas, and that was no fun.
Yeah, Italy was expensive.
But France has gone up too.
Yeah,
France has gone up since we left France back in July-ish.
Yep.
It's gone up like 10 cents a liter. So you know, I don't know what's going on in OPEC, but
it's so funny. Because for 2 years of our travel life, we didn't own a car, so it never even... I mean, occasionally we'd look at the gas, but it wasn't something like we obsessed over, or tolls or anything like that.
Yep.
Now we're like, Will's like, it went up 10 cents! Oh my gosh!
Well, I mean, this thing sucks up a lot of gas. But anyway, all right, so let's not dwell on that.
So we're done with some comments and questions here for right now. You can obviously can put more in there. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about our plans for 2018 with the YouTube Live? I think you covered all of it.
I think that's it. I mean, let's put it this way. We are, as you know, we're fly by the seat of our pants. And so we are organized to the extent that it comes to our business.
We're very organized with our business and the education.
We're organized with our education and we're organized with our finances. Other than that...
Yeah. No, we're organized with our business, our education, finances, and medical. And other than that, we are not organized at all. We don't plan ahead too much when it comes to our traveling. However, we hired a virtual assistant, and I have put her to task that a bit. Because we've had tours companies reaching out to us wanting to chat with us and stuff, and we have to get a little more organized. And then we have some magazines and newspapers and stuff that want to interview us in person.
Yep.
And we are usually so behind the bus that we have to turn those things down. So we have someone that's helping us organize our travel better, which is, I think, really awesome and it's been really great and helpful. So hopefully we'll get better at that, and then we'll catch up the videos and everything will be hunky-dory, right?
So that is going to be our plan. And so but what else beyond that in 2018 is our plan for YouTube? I mean, I think it's just this. I mean, we plan on doing more videos more often because we have some hurdles to overcome before we can go more often. Yeah. We're going to record a whole bunch of other stuff first. Yes. And then we are going to start. My plan is, and this is my master plan, which will probably never come to fruition, but sort of this is what's in my head, is I would like to, and some of this I still need to cross by you.
See, don't you like how he just says it right here, and I have to go,
I want to do...
we can go live 7 days a week and post a video every day of the week. Sure, Will.
So let's talk about this, and we're not going to execute this right away.
Let's talk about you.
Oh, stop it. But what I want to do is I want to go like 3 days a week, 4 days a week on sort of like a vlog type thing. Because, I mean, honestly, some of our days are just not that interesting, but most are really interesting. And
I mean, I think from an education and business standpoint, if anyone's interested in how we kind of make that all roll, you know, it might be boring for the people that are just here for the travel, but it might be interesting for the people that actually want to become World Towners and see how we make it work. Because we're not perfect at it, but we do make it work. Our kids are being educated, and we are working full time, and it's not a front. We really do it. And some days you'll see us kind of like this on the video, and other days you might, you know, you're going to kind of get the real feel for it and how we make it happen. And I think. Yep. I think that's important. I think that's important to see that, you know, we're living this great life and it's our life and what we dreamed of and everything. But we just don't want to show you just all the sights and all the happiness. Sorry, guys, we're adjusting. We're adjusting. Yeah. No, I'm taller.
Stop it.
Because I think that's important. And, you know, some people just want to come to our YouTube channel and they want to decompress and kind of just live through the rainbows and unicorns, but others really want the authentic experience. And right now, we don't feel like we're giving enough of that. That's the whole package of how we make this work,
but not just that, but I mean, if you notice in the last video, it was 28.5 minutes, and I look at that, I go, ouch.
Yeah, so we want to shorten them at least to half of that.
Thank you for those of you who actually watched the entire thing. We think it was great from start to finish.
And if you didn't watch it, you have to go watch this one.
The drone footage at the end was really cool.
We met gypsies. Well, actually, they're actually called traveling people or mobile people. Real gypsies, not like people like us that people think are gypsies. We met the real thing.
Well, the ones we met, because we didn't really go too deep in them, and I don't know how much, in case they're watching.
But they're going to come kill us?
I think they, I don't know if they can sort of ping us. But essentially, it was...
Don't tell them. You got to go watch it. We're not telling you anymore. You got to go watch it.
But the ones we met were the type from Ireland, just so you know.
All right, we're not talking about anymore about the gypsies. Sorry, guys.
No, but the drone footage was really cool, though.
Connolly Digital says French campsites or airs are quiet this time of year. It's a good time to travel. Yes, we love that. We're really seeing the value, even though we're freezing, of traveling during off season because it's quite peaceful and there aren't many people around and lots of spaces. Malakilo, I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm so sorry. Are you planning on traveling out of Europe? Yeah, well, the plan is to hit all of Europe, every country in Europe, and then also Morocco.
Right.
At least in the camping car, we'd love to go further, but we're going to have to see how we all are, because at that point it was supposed to be like a 2-year thing, and now we're thinking it's going to be at least 2.5 years.
Well, we were debating whether Morocco was going to be in it, and now we can't say no to Morocco now. We can't.
I am personally, it's one of my bucket list items, but I'm willing to kind of give it up if we're way behind schedule and it's setting us behind schedule and go another time, but I think we're still just going to try and make it happen. We're that close, right?
I've heard so much about the food in the Tangine. What's it? The Tagine? Is that what they call?
Hi from Orlando. Sorry. Alice says hi from Orlando. Alice. And
hi, Alice.
Just want to say hi. They really like...
I used to live in Orlando.
What you do. Good luck. Thank you. Will lived in Winter Park.
Yep.
Patrick likes the longer vlogs. 30 minutes is fine. Yeah, the creepy guy. Yeah, the creepy guy on the YouTube. You got to go watch a video. Sorry, guys. You got to watch a video. Zeta, if you do not look at all the things you do, we don't learn anything. Thank you, Zeta. You're right. You're right. Yes. Morocco has improved very much over 10 years. Oh, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's improved or not, or no running water. I'm still dying to go there.
I mean, what I want, it's funny because everyone will say, oh, it's not what it used to be. And you know, I'm sure 20 years from now, where they start building Walmarts there, they'll say it's not like it used to be. And there's more tourism, and once the tourism comes in, things aren't what they used to be. Right. And I mean, that's very true, and I do agree with that. But I'm still dying to go. Why do we have a schedule? Erwin, why do we have a schedule? Well,
the main reason we have a schedule is because we have a daughter who is 13.5 years old, and we have certain things that we want to see and do with her. We have a son as well, but we're not as concerned about him in the time frame because he's 10.
Right.
But we only have 4.5 more years before she takes off for university, and you never know if she finishes high school early, if she wants to go do a gap year early or do some volunteer work or something like that. So we want to get to Southeast Asia before she takes off on her own adventures.
And we like to do the boat. And
we want to do the boat with her as well before she takes off. So that's kind of the time frame we're working with. So that's our big reason. I mean, normally when we're not typically on a schedule. We've kind of, once we started traveling, we kind of said, oh, we'll spend a year at a time in each country. and we spent 12 months in Costa Rica and 9 months in Ecuador and 10 months in France, and that's just kind of how it worked out. And the plan with the camping car was 2 years, but we're already kind of seeing it's going to be a little bit longer because, you know, we're working and schooling and all that kind of stuff in there. Jimmy says, park for night. We'll show you all the wild camping spots on your way to Barcelona.
That is our go-to.
We love park for night. Yeah. It is.
We're
not madly in love with it.
We don't do any reviews. We should do reviews on there because there's a lot of places that we look at and we love and we don't give them proper credit.
Yeah, we should. That's a good idea. We should do the reviews on there.
But we wake up and we say, let's go.
Yeah.
Because we're behind schedule.
We do love Park for Night. Someone tried to turn us on to another app on there, but we just didn't feel like it was user friendly, and the interface just didn't work for us. And I don't know, maybe we're old
That could be one of our topics. The apps that we use.
The apps that we use. Let me write that down.
We're gonna spend the entire time holding up our phone like this.
The apps we use.
The apps that we use. And we'll talk about our camping. You know what we haven't done?
What?
Camping
car tour.
We haven't done that.
It's really messy now,
and that we can do on live, but I'd rather have that on a pre-recorded stuff because
yeah.
I think that's actually more interesting, and I probably want to edit out the bad stuff. And
is there going to be bad stuff?
I have no idea. And the other thing that we haven't done in a while is camping car kitchen.
Yeah.
So those of you guys who watched
we hung out with some people this weekend. They're like, "Where's Camping Car Kitchen?"
And we're like, I know.
No, but I chose a different name. Now I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
We haven't done it.
We had everyone give a suggestion. We did pick one.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't remember what it was either.
I don't know. We have to pick something.
All right.
So those of you who joined, by the way, haven't given this a thumbs up, please, can you give us... That'd be really awesome.
All right. So should we wrap it up? We've been going for about 50 minutes now. Do you have anything else you want to share or you want to say?
No. I mean, there's another video coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that is going to be about our trip to Venice. So we spent a long time in Venice. And we had some really cool experiences. So there's going to be like 3 or 4 Venice videos.
And so let's just all make a deal right now so we can hold Will to it. On December 25th, you're going to start the 12 Days of Christmas. Is that what you said? Because that's when they officially kind of start, right?
Yes. I think so. Yeah.
Can you commit to that right now?
I'd love to.
On a live
I'd
feed?
love to.
Will's going to catch us up.
I can't adventure. I can't do anything during those weeks, during those days.
Oh, no.
So
all right, he's going to try and catch up for videos. So we're not going to do another live until the new year. But go make sure you check out the videos. I mean, obviously they're going to be weekly, but starting December 25th, he'll do one a day to catch up. And then hopefully by January, we're on track and we're current. Excuse me. Because I don't like it. It's not working that we're this far behind, and it's not intentional. There's no strategic plan of why we're doing this. It's just there hasn't been enough time to edit with work and school and everything else that goes on in our life. So, 12 Days of Christmas. All right, Zeta says, call if you need help.
How good are you with Premiere Pro?
I think I'm going to be calling saying, help, help. Will's been locked himself in a closet. We are going to stay in an Airbnb in Barcelona for a week, do some baking, have an oven, bring our tree, which is, this big, into it, and kind of have all the Christmas festivities. Yeah, we really miss having it. And in the Airbnb we just stayed in, didn't have an oven either. So we really, really miss having an oven. So we're excited to do some baking. All right, anything else today? No, that's it. Thank you guys for joining us.
Before we end this live stream, we have to copy all the comments regarding the inverter because I have to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
For you guys that have inverter comments on how to sort of see if I can sort of get my inverter back to life, if you guys, once this thing is over, it's going to post as a brand new video and it's going to have 0 comments on it. If you could post it on there as well, that would be awesome. But we're going to as well comment here as well, or copy the comments onto here. Are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Perfect.
Keep talking to them. Keep them entertained.
Stop it. And as far as the Christmas and the holidays, we're gonna be in Barcelona. So we're just we heard one thing that's really cool.
Wait. There's a couple.
Who knows? Before you guys go.
People love it when I interrupt. Will.
No. So basically, what cool things would you want us to do in Barcelona?
Yeah. Let us know. What do you think we should do? We have
right one thing scheduled.
No, we have 2 now. Sorry.
We have 2?
Well, yep.
Okay, we have 2. I don't know.
We're doing go to the market and cook a local meal.
Yep.
With what they call a grandma, which is so cute. They hook you up with a grandma who teaches.
You up.
That's
What's up, baby? Hey, Granny.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Stop it.
Yeah, and you cook a meal. You know, it's like a 6-hour thing. I can't wait. And then the other thing we're doing is we are going on a kava tour, making alcoholic beverage. So that should be really cool too. We have a couple other things in the works, a couple other people we're going to hang out with and work with. We have good friends coming on the 25th. Yep. Our marketing guy is going to be there as well. So we have a lot of people we're going to hook up with and meet and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have.
Yeah. And then we're looking forward to the Christmas market because we found there's this really cool character. It's called the Cagador.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but the nativity sets there are sort of it's all over Europe. They're like, they have like people with like chickens and cows and people who are like plumbers and pizza guys. Thing. It's almost like it's not a nativity set. It's like a train set that you just sort of set up.
It's huge.
And there's one like special character in Barcelona.
His pants down. He's taking
he's
right?
defecating on the nativity scene.
Yeah.
And it's meant to be a sign of fertility. So
yeah.
I don't know. I have no words for stuff like that.
There's the other tradition there where the kids hit like a paper. I think I haven't done all the research on it. From what I understand from the kids, they hit like a paper mache log. And then
it's like a gift,
like a piñata almost on the ground. Like
it's like a tree branch, and then you hit it, and then little
candy and little gifts come out.
It poops out gifts.
So the kids are really excited to try out these traditions.
We've done a lot of research on that.
We do traditions wherever we go around the holidays. We still celebrate Christmas ourselves, but we also kind of adopt other traditions and take them with us. And we always buy a book about a local tradition, and we eat a local meal. And so that's our plan for Barcelona.
And we heard about New Year's Eve where you get dressed up in red underwear.
Red underwear.
And run around the town.
Yeah.
Which is
almost.
I'm okay with that.
Which is similar to Ecuador because I think it was it
they did
yellow?
No, they were dressed as women.
Yeah, men would dress as women.
Men were dressed as women.
And then if I remember, you carry a suitcase. No.
Yeah, something like that.
To get rid of the old and bring in the... God, it's escaping my mind.
It's so weird.
And then you burn something. You burn like a paper mache.
Yeah, so John, if you're still there, and when you go to Quito, you can't wait.
New Year's is super cool. You have to you make some local friends and get involved in the festivities because it is wild.
But basically, Spain, we're going to dress up in red underwear and run around town. And I don't know if the kids are gonna do it too. I think they.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably put pants on too. I mean, I don't know. Will loves his red underwear, so he may just wear them.
I gotta buy some red underwear.
And Will bought jeans too this year. That was one of the other things.
Yeah, but no one really knew that.
I know.
No one.
It was exciting, guys. All right, we're gonna let you guys go. Okay, so Jimmy says disconnect your house batteries, if it's possible.
No, maybe they disconnected it.
Oh. Is it possible that guys disconnected your house batteries?
Could be, but I looked at it. It looks fine. I don't. It's very confusing.
Paul says, bye. Anything you do will be cool. Thank you. You're so sweet.
Thank you.
If anyone, I didn't see anyone chime in and say they were from Barcelona, but if anyone is from Barcelona and wants to meet up for a coffee or something, let us know.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
Thank you, Erwin. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy
Happy Kwanzaa.
Whatever you celebrate. Happy nothing
if
you don't celebrate anything.
Like Festivus
happy anti-Santa if you're not into Santa. Whatever the case may be, have a fabulous season. Have lots of great time. Thank you,
Thanks,
Bob. Same to you. And if you guys are really missing us, we will be on Instagram stories constantly throughout the holidays. So you can find us over there and reach out to us. And we'll probably do maybe an Instagram live over there. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Have a great Saturday night.
Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye. Adios.
Adios. See you. Bye.